What's up, party people? We're at TFCon 2025. My name is Arif. I'm with
Charlie Slaughter.
Now, Charlie's trying to eat because he's had a long line of people getting autographs. Now, that's the way it goes.
It's just my family.
Just family and friends. But listen to this. I've known this man for eons. That's where we're going to leave it at. We've known each other since last millennia. Since last millennia, we've known each other.
Wow.
But we are here at TFCon, and I just wanted to ask you, what brought you out?
I did one episode of the Transformers years ago, and Colin was kind enough to ask me if I wanted to come out and meet fans. And so I did. We printed out some nice little vertebrake pictures, and that was it. And I've worked with so many of you guys over the years.
Yeah.
You, Dan, Frank, you name it, all you guys. It's so incestuous. It's the same.
It's all the same guys everywhere.
We're so tired of each other. If you're new, come join us, please. Don't be scared.
Now, in the old days of voiceover, we would hang out in lobbies, kibitz, chill, go get lunch and things of the
You
sort.
would audition in person.
Yeah, and we would see each other and have time to read with each other if we were doing two separate parts, and even switch in the booths, and that was a great gift. But here for the Plastic Wax and Donut Hour, we just want to talk about this. Yes, plastic for collections, the wax for the music,
and the donut.
And I'm a fat ass. Anyway, I love donuts. Randy's got control of my heart and my soul. So it's like, but what kind of toys, if any, did you grow up loving, and what were you excited to see here?
Oh gosh, since I'm eons old, I remember I had a $6 million man doll that came in the capsule. You might even be a little too young for that. Came in the capsule, and so because I did G.I. Joe Renegades, we all worked with Lee Majors. And all of us were just, oh my God, $6 million man.
Hey man, so that is awesome.
And then I don't know if you remember, there was a really cheesy doll collection. It wasn't G.I. Joe dolls. It was kind of a knockoff. It was called Big Jim.
I do remember Big Jim.
It was Big Jim and the rescue rig.
Were they the bigger ones?
They were bigger.
Yeah.
And they had a rescue rig and they had a camper.
The original G.I. Joes used to be big. They were action figures.
And then they
weren't
shrunk
dolls.
them down.
They weren't dolls. They were action figures.
They shrunk them down to my size.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Shetland.
Okay, so let's also get this out the way. Kick Buttowski. One of the greatest things to be created. How the hell did y'all interlink with all the ESPN stuff?
Oh,
because my kid still has that on his wall, bro.
Does he really?
Yes.
That was a crazy thing. I think it's just, Disney, I think, owns ESPN.
Of course.
And I think they were really trying to launch the character at that time, and he was a really, just kind of this butch, real kind of macho boy character.
Yeah.
And I think it was brilliant marketing campaign to have him. Yeah, I remember somebody sending me a picture of Times Square.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, you're in time. It's like, not me.
Dude, you guys were at the X Games, and I think that was freaking amazing and very kind and cool to see you there, and the fact that they had enough heart to mix it together. Because a lot of times with us as voice actors, sometimes we get the short end of the stick if we're not the guest character, or are you billable? What do you call it? If he's a billable talent, marketable talent. So that all sucks. So the greatest thing is, let's give them your social.
My what? Charlie Slaughter. I'm so easy to find on the Instagrams and the Facebooks.
And we'll have a link to it.
Not the TikToks. I'm not on the TikToks yet. But yeah, and it's just my name. I don't have any cool handle. What do you have, a cool handle?
You are cool. Yeah, arifskinchen.
Mine is Arif Fan.
No.
69.
So,
no, the year I was born.
Okay, thank you. Get my mind out the gutter. All right, so listen, guys, Plastic Wax and Donuts, we're here at TFCon, and you have met someone who's freaking awesome. And
this guy is awesome.
OLDE, not OLD, because we're Generation X. We're too dumb to get old.
That's right.
Familiar, respect,